Hi, I'm Joyce, the Energy Lady. Topic today in our Safety Zone series is the paradoxes of life. Live safe, follow the rules, and take risks. Isn't that kind of what we're told? Haven't we been told for many, many years to follow the rules, but take a risk? In school, in grade school, did your teachers ever say to you, sit up straight or work harder, focus, stay clear with what you want, but color outside the lines and be creative? There's a paradox there, right? Even sharing these videos about this is out of the safety zone for me. This has been a topic that's been on my mind for many years and one that I've wanted to communicate and will eventually become a book. And yet it's out of my safety zone. It's out of my comfort zone because I know some of the things I share here will be uncomfortable for some to hear. One of the biggest paradoxes in life was the very beginning of time, and that was Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. They were told to multiply and replenish the earth, but don't partake of the tree of knowledge. So they couldn't have both, and so they broke the rules. So oftentimes, whenever we feel really moved to do things, we have to break some rules. Some of the great creators of all time, Ludwig van Beethoven, an incredible, incredible artist and composer and musician, lost his hearing at age 20. And everyone said, you can never compose. You'll never be able to write music again because you can't hear, because music is a language with rules. Well, he broke the rules. He composed many, many more beautiful pieces of music after that, after losing his hearing. Nelson Mandela, he broke rules, but he created beautiful things for the planet, for the people on the planet. So did Gandhi, so did Rosa Parks, so did Martin Luther King. These were great people who broke the rules, who stepped out of their comfort zone and didn't do what was safe, didn't do what was comfortable or what was easy. Now, I am not saying that we all have to be great people or world changers, because we won't be, and that's okay. But some of you, if any of you who are listening to this, have an idea, if you have a dream, if you have something that you have been really chomping on, wanting to do, but there's a big risk in it, then take responsibility for what you're not doing. That big risk might be having to get a loan. That might be, charging a credit card for something. That might be going into debt to accomplish that. Have you ever had a great idea and 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 years later saw that somebody else created that great idea that you had because somebody was willing to take that risk? So the paradoxes of life are: live within these confines to stay safe. But if you really, really want to go somewhere in life, you're going to have to take some risk. And taking risk means stepping out of those rules, limits, confines that we've been placed in. I am number one queen of comfort. I love comfort. I love knowing how things will turn out. But I have learned over the years, I can't plan that. And probably my biggest risk, I can't say in life, because I took big risks. Just getting married is a risk, right? Having children is a risk. But one of the big risks I took was going to China in 2011 because I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I didn't know what it was going to be. I didn't know. In fact, I had no clue what was going to become of me from taking the risk and taking that experience. And I learned so much about myself from that experience and grew immensely. And that's why I kept going back. So and it was a big risk, multiple risks on that plate there. So when there are things that you really want to take place and do and accomplish and be creative and do something out of your comfort zone, above all, take responsibility for your results. Take responsibility for either, number one, not doing it, or number two, doing it, and whatever outcomes come from it. Be responsible for that. Own it. Take ownership of that. Because that's exactly what living out of the safety zone is. So, if you'd like to, please answer me. Tell me, what are some of the big risks you've taken in your life and where it's taken you? I would love to hear. Or maybe the risks you're afraid to take. See you later.